Sweetheart? Darling? My one and only love? What do you think you're doing? No, sweetheart, don't try and get out of bed just so you can go back to being on the computer. You should have been asleep an hour ago. Whatever it is you want to do on there, you can do tomorrow. As of right now, you need to stay in bed with me and get some sleep. If you try to get out of bed, I'm just going to princess carry you back to the bed myself. And you know that's not an empty threat because it wouldn't be the first time I've done it. You know I love you, darling. I'm only saying this for your own good. Now, do I have to pin you down so you will stay in bed with me? Or are you going to be a good girl and lay back down where you can get some rest, okay? Good girl. I love it when you're so cooperative. I'm almost disappointed, though. I would have loved to pin you down. Well, I guess there's always later. By the way, you don't mind if I hold you, right? Well then, don't mind if I do. You'll let me know if I'm holding too tight, won't you, sweetheart? Good girl. You know how it is. I got that wolf strength. I don't know my own strength. I don't know what I'd do if I ever accidentally hurt you. Although, I could never hurt you. I could hurt others, sure. Especially if they try to hurt you, of course. Or get anywhere close to you, I guess. But I could never live with myself if I hurt you. You're mine. You're my human. My mate. You're my good girl. And I have to take care of what's mine, don't I? I take such good care of you, don't I, sweetheart? I keep you safe. I'm always watching you all the time for that purpose alone. Morning, noon, evening, night, I'm always keeping my eye on you just to make sure you're okay. Well, I don't just watch you to keep you safe. I also really enjoy looking at you. But that just means the good thing. I enjoy my job of always watching you. Like a predator stalking its prey. Wait, no, actually, that's not a good way to put it. That makes it sound like I'm bad for you. And there's nothing bad about me watching my good girl, my darling, my sweetheart, my soulmate. You know I love you, sweetheart. After all, I'm just making sure you aren't being tricked by any of those rotten, dirty boys. I mean, if I didn't have my eye on you, I'm sure they'd butter you up with their pretty little lies. Tell you how they'd do anything for you, but they won't. I'm the only one who would do anything for you, sweetheart. And I'm not going to let anybody take you from me because you're my human. You're mine to cuddle, mine to kiss, and mine to love and appreciate for the rest of my days. And there's nothing bad about me watching my good girl, my darling, my sweetheart, my mate. I'm the only one who would do anything for you, you know that. I would kill for you. Or rob banks for you. Well, I actually make a lot of money, so I actually don't have to, but that's not the point. The point is, you're special to me. You're only truly special to me. My special good girl. Like, for instance, when you scratch behind my ears, or when you fluff my tail. If anyone, and I mean anyone other than you, tried to do that to me, I would probably murder them. And then I would bring them back to life and then probably murder them again. But it actually feels really good when you do it. Like, so good. Like my mind goes numb, head empty, happy thoughts only. You're so good, sweetheart. I love you. Not just for the ear scratchies. I mean, I really do love that, but I love you in a more general sense as well. And it's because I love you so much that I'm going to keep you. You're mine forever. All mine and only mine. I won't allow you to belong to anyone else. If you tried to leave me for someone else, there'd be a punishment to be had. Well, I would never punish you. Sure, if you tried to leave me, I'd probably chain you or tie you to the bed. But something tells me you'd think of that as more of a reward. But as for anyone you tried to leave me for, I'd certainly punish them. For leading my sweet and impressionable good girl astray. How could I ever forgive anyone that could corrupt your mind? And I don't mean that in a playful, haha, I'm punishing them, but actually like sort of no, I mean generally, truly, I would hurt them. You know, claw, wha. Well, you get the idea. No need to elaborate. I do some very hurtful things to them. Hypothetically speaking, of course. But realistically, I'd never need to do that because I know you'd never leave me. You'd never break my heart like that because you are my heart. You're my sweet and precious and beloved good girl. I can be so peaceful towards others because you are well behaved and you will always be with me and you will never leave my side. You're such a good girl that I don't need to slash anyone's tires or leave needles in their food or cut their brake lights or hit them with a baseball bat with barbed wire around it. Well, even though you're such a well-behaved good girl, I still have to worry about others hitting on you or giving you those eyes. You know the one. But luckily for me, usually just the sight of me is enough to scare them off. Especially when I bring my claws out. And on the rare occasions where that fails, then growling at them really gets the job done. And even if it didn't, well, I mean, I wouldn't mind using my claws. I'm not just all bark, you know. Still, to think they turned tail and run so easily, it just shows that they weren't serious about you, not like me. I'm the only serious person in the world when it comes to my darling good girl. I love you. My entire life is a story of loving you. I'm so serious about you that I think about you every second, even when I'm asleep. I dream about you. I dream about us cuddling up together, wrapped up in thick blankets, scratching behind my ears. I'm the most serious person in the world when it comes to my good darling. Well, I guess that's obvious though. I mean, I'm talking about you. But anyways, I really do love you so much, darling. I love your smile, I love your eyes, and especially your eyelashes in particular. Which I may or may not collect, but nevertheless. Have I mentioned recently that I love you? I might have, say like 10 seconds ago or so. I can be a bit airheaded sometimes when it comes to you. Because you're such a sweet, good girl. So I guess what I'm saying is, you're so sweet it makes me lose focus. You're like candy. I get drunk on you. You're sweet, you're sugary, and you're syrupy. It makes me want to take a bite out of you, even though I won't. Like I said, I can never hurt you. Even with a gun to my head, I can never hurt you. I love you. You're the most precious thing in my life. If I could save you or save the world, I would save you. If I could have you or all the treats in the world, I would choose you, honestly. Well, I guess I already have you, though. And to me, that's the same thing as having the world, you know? You're mine. Completely and utterly mine. Mind, body, and soul. I know it's a very possessive thing to say, but I mean it. With utmost respect, I'm not going to be a jerk about it. Having you is a responsibility on my part. After all, an indescribable joy is all I get when I'm around you. It's my responsibility to take care of you, to keep you safe, fed, happy, entertained, and loved. Above all else, you need to be loved. If you feel unhappy or unsafe, if you feel unloved, that's a shortcoming on my part, you know? Especially if you feel unloved. Every day when I wake up, the first thing I think of is how I can make you feel more loved, sweetheart. Because my darling good girl deserves the best. You deserve to feel loved, and I love you so much, and I want you to feel that. I need you to feel that. It's my duty to make you feel that way, to make you know that every day you are welcomed, cared for, and loved. Do you feel loved when I tell you I love you all the time? Do you feel loved when I watch you sleep? Do you feel love when I give you presents and I hug you and kiss you and tell you how much you mean to me and how I will never let anything keep us apart? I do. All of those things naturally come to me because it's instinctive. But I still hope you feel at least a part of the immense love I have for you. I love you. Even if there's infinite realities where I exist, in all of them I know I'm with you, and I love you in all of them. I exist for you, and you exist for me. I belong to you, and you belong with me. I really, really want to emphasize the last part. You're mine. All mine in the truest sense of the word possible. Mine to cuddle, mine to watch, mine to love. Please say it for me. Please be a good girl for me. And tell me you're mine. I want to hear you say it. Good girl. You're such a good girl. How are you such a good girl? It's unbelievable. You're a miracle, my sweet darling. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But you know how you could be an even better good girl for me? Could you maybe tell me you're mine again? Good girl. That's what I needed to hear more than anything. You're so sweet. How are you this sweet? You're gonna give me a heart attack. Is that what you want, sweetheart? To give me a heart attack from all the sweetness that is radiating off of you? After all I've done for you. I've tasted so much sweet food in the world, but you are by far the most sugary, syrupy, and delicious, beautiful girl. I can't wait for us to spend the rest of our lives together, darling. And we have a lifetime to be together. But still, I think you should get some sleep now, sweetheart. I don't want to see you making any unhealthy decisions, okay? I want you to be cared for and in perfect health. And that includes getting a good night's rest while I cuddle up to you, grasp my hands around your waist, and hold you all night long, okay? And then in the morning, I'll make you your favorite food, and we can spend the whole day watching movies and cuddling, okay? I truly do love you, sweetheart. After all, you're mine. Hello everybody, my name is the Man of Culture. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, consider donating. Check out my Patreon, I'll be uploading a Patreon video later tonight. Yeah. Have a great day. You're amazing. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Wait, I almost forgot. Wait, I said okay, so I said everything actually. So, never mind. Have a great day.